Good to see you here. Today is the last day of the year, December 31st, 2023. We have a special service today. It's called Joya-E. This is a service held at all temples on New Year's Eve to express gratitude for the past year and to reflect on the interdependence of all life and all things that have made it possible for one to live through the year. Though not an activity at Honzan, temples with a large bell called Bonsho will toll the bell 108 times on New Year's Eve. We're going to do it after service today. We're not going to wait for the actual midnight. We're going to do it after service. Anyway, this is called Joya no Kane, or the Bell of Last Night. It is a symbolic ringing away of the 108 passions that afflict human beings and bind them to the world of delusion. It is a reminder of the need to free oneself from the entanglements of self-centeredness as one faces the new year. There is no way to know whether the coming year will be fortunate or unfortunate, but in the Nembutsu, whatever it is, everything will be all right. So that is the reason why we're having a special service today, and we will begin with chanting Jusei, which you'll find on page 23 of your purple service book.
Can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in God's show or bow your head in contemplation? As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 We at the White River Buddhist Temple have come together this afternoon, today, that's what it says, to observe the New Year's Eve service. As we come to the end of 2023, we contemplate our family, friends, and Sangha who gathered around us this past year, as well as the passing of time. We also take this time to think upon the teachings we have encountered within the year. Today, as we ring the bell 108 times to rid ourselves of the 108 defilements so we can begin the new year anew, let us think upon the teachings taught to us by Shinan Shonin about the infinite wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha, which embraces us all. that we once more please put our hands together in God's show or bow our head of contemplation. As we say once more together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo no, Namo no, Namo.
For those of you who are able, please rise, and we will read the 3 treasures that you'll find on page 3 of your service book, and please remain standing afterwards for the song or gatha. The 3 treasures. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life, in what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the 3 treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the Dharma and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in a life of harmony, in a spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teachings. Namo Amidabutsu. Namo Amidabutsu. Namo Amidabutsu. Namo Amidabutsu. Teachings were going to run away from me. So we are having a gatha, or song. It's on page 137 of the Purple Book. Namo Amida Butsu is the name. Thank you. You may be seated. Now we all have our Dharma message by Reverend Cindy.
Can I ask that everyone please put your hands together in glacial or bow your head in contemplation as I read these words from the Contemplation Sutra. The Buddha said to Ananda and Vaidehi, "Those who attain birth in the lowest grade of the lowest rank are as follows. Suppose there are sentient beings who commit such evils as the 5 grave offenses and the 10 transgressions, thus burdened with all kinds of evil. Such a foolish person, because of their evil deeds, is destined to fall into evil realms, where they transmigrate for many kalpas and suffers agonies endlessly." Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Well, hello everyone, and Happy New Year to everyone. Well, it's not really the New Year just yet, but if you're not able to come to service tomorrow, Happy New Year. So today we are observing our Joya-E, which is our New Year's Eve service. And for our New Year's Eve service, as our chairperson, Georgette, has already said, the tradition is to ring the bell, which is outside right now, 108 times. And according to Buddhism, 108 is how many defilements or passions that we have as human beings. And so, reflecting on this, I thought it would be nice for me to quote from the Contemplation Sutra. And this part of the Contemplation Sutra is where Shakyamuni Buddha is talking to Ananda, one of his disciples, and Queen Vaidehi, who is a character. I shouldn't say character. A figure in this sutra. And Shakyamuni Buddha is describing that there are 3 ranks with 3 grades. Sorry, I'm doing a really bad job at describing this. So there are 3 ranks, a highest rank, a middle rank, and a lowest rank. And within those ranks are 3 grades, with a highest grade, a middle grade, and a lowest grade. Thus, there are in total 9 grades of beings. And according to Shakyamuni Buddha, the lowest grade of the lowest rank are sentient beings who commit such evils as the 5 grave offenses and the 10 transgressions, thus burdened with all kinds of evil. Shakyamuni Buddha continues that such a foolish person, because of their evil deeds, is destined to fall into the evil realms where they transmigrate for many kalpas and suffers agonies endlessly. As for our school of Buddhism, Jodo Shinshu, Shinran Shonin, the founder of Jodo Shinshu, who is depicted on the altar to your right, claims that we are the beings of the lowest rank and the lowest grade, meaning that we have these evils that we cannot get rid of. And I think this is very parallel to what we are doing today for our New Year's Eve service, which is ringing the bell 108 times because we have these these defilements, as they call it, or worldly passions. These are parts of the human condition that we are not able to get rid of. And thus, every New Year's Eve, we ring the bell 108 times to not only try to cleanse ourselves, but also to make sure that our new year starts off great. If we don't have those 108 defilements or passions, we would be able to start the new year anew. But it is also true to realize that though we do ring out those 108 passions, those passions within us won't go away. And this is because, again, we're humans. We are beings that will continue to do passions, worldly passions. An example that I don't mind sharing with you all is for me and my husband, I should say. We like to gamble, okay? We like to gamble. And so it's really hard. We live in Tacoma, by the way. And so it's really hard going on the 5 and not realizing how high the Powerball is right now. It's like 810 million right now. It's hard not to think, oh man, I think I should get a ticket today. It might be the winning ticket today. Ooh. And so I know we're going to get another ticket, either today or tomorrow, right? Because the next drawing is tomorrow night. So I know I am not able to get rid of these passions. These passions, because I am a human being. And that is exactly why, this is exactly why I turn to Amida Buddha, the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite life. Because even though I do have these passions, and I will continue to get those tickets until it goes back down, until someone wins the jackpot, which means I will win the jackpot, until I win the jackpot. Until that time, I know I will continue to have these passions. And Amida Buddha accepts that I will continue to have these passions. And thus, because I am a being who will not be able to get rid of my passions during my lifetime, Amida Buddha just says to say Namo Amida Butsu. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Because if I say it sincerely, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. They accept me as this defiled being that I am. So today we will ring out the new year, right, with 108 rings. But it is also the truth that I know I will continue to have these 108 passions, even though we ring them out. So it is totally fine to realize that you still have these passions. But it is also important to also realize that there is Amida Buddha who will embrace you just as you are with these passions. I will most likely continue this talk tomorrow. I will probably also ask you how you feel tomorrow, since we're being out of blind passion. And probably by that time, I probably got a ticket already. But please, as we go into this new year, the ringing of the bell is to help. Help us start the new year fresh, but also realize that we will continue to fight these passions throughout the coming year, and thus have Amida Buddha to rely on into this next year. So in closing, can I have us please put our hands together in Gasho, bow your head in contemplation. As we say together, Nam Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha, in gratitude to the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite life. Nam Amida Butsu, Nam Amida Butsu, Nam Amida Butsu, Nam Amida.
Let's see if this works better, the microphone down. Thank you, Sensei, for your Dharma talk. For those of you who are able, please rise. We will, we're not doing the, oh my, we're just going to have a song. We're not going to recite the Daily Krita Jodo Shinshu. I'm so used to doing that. So, okay, we have song. It's Ondok-san 2. You'll find it on page 153. Thank you. All right, you may be seated. Thank you very much. Didn't know I had that much power. Not sure what you could do. Maybe I should get a Powerball ticket too. Are there any guests who would like to be recognized this morning? Okay, that's fine. Now is time for announcements. As we've talked about, we will have ringing of the concho, which is the bell, which is in the lobby out here. So after service, we'll line up and everyone can take a turn, perhaps even multiple turns. I don't think we have 108 people in here, so don't be shy. If you want to whack it a couple of times, that's fine with me. And then after that, the sooner we get that done, then we can go into the multi-purpose room and have our noodles. So, announcements. Oh, here comes somebody. Our new president.
Good morning and Happy New Year to everyone. I know it's in the pink announcement sheet, but for all of the board members, We will be having our board meeting next Sunday after service because the following Sunday is the joint Ho-Uncle service. So please remember that next Sunday we'll be doing our board meeting. Okay, thank you.
So I was given permission to announce this to the Sangha this morning. So unfortunately, we did have a member pass this past week, and so I was given permission to announce that what I like to call a longtime member, Dawn Gardner, passed away this week, and so if it's all right, can we have like a small moment of silence for Dawn's passing and to remind us, excuse me, now that he is a Buddha, right? Whenever we say Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu, he is with us. Yeah. So if I could ask that we please have a moment of silence. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu.
So those of you who wish, we do have our blessings or offering urn here. So if you wish to make an offering for Don and for his family, you're more than welcome to do that. So let us close our service. Today we have closing words that we traditionally read. It's a new tradition. Maybe it's about a year old. So please read along with me. They're on the program. My life is not only my life, but also the life of others' sacrifices, kindness, thoughtfulness, and passion. I am grateful. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu. Nam Mô Bụddha Butsu. Nam Mô Bụddha. Thank you very much. The service is over. You're welcome to stay for the bell ringing and the noodles. And take care of yourself, and we'll have a wonderful, hopefully see you all in 2024.